what I had said, if I was a betting man, I had to put the bread basket on Bud. Man, I watched this fight like 5 times. Every time I watch it, it just looked like Bud just easily worked the kid. Man, no disrespect, man. Like, he showed him his power in the second, and he ain't even really throw that shit like that for real. Like, I hate to say that this nigga, for this first fight, that nigga Errol was nowhere in this man's atmosphere. Like, the nigga Terrence was on a whole nother level, like on a whole nother planet. Like, I done seen this shit enough to know, like, the man is great. Like, yeah, you can rematch him, but he clearly knocked you out a couple times, couple different rounds. He ain't send it to the judges, to the scorecards. Like, he placed you on the ground multiple different times. He outclassed you. His jab was better than yours, sharper, snappier. I mean, like, his counter punching, standing in the inside, trading with you. Like, yeah, for the money, I could see the rematch for sure. I mean, that's a no-brainer, but at the same token, it's like, bruh, you got a lot of more work to do to be able to go 12 with this guy. Like, I just still, like, I knew he was going to win, but I didn't know he was going to win like that. I can't even front. Like, when I say, like, masterclass, like, top level, like, that to me was definitely the stamp of approval. And also, that was Terrence Bud Crawford's best fight. Like, I done watched a lot of his fights, like 1 through 8, 1 through 9. Yeah, and me personally, I ain't really want to get Errol the first. I feel like he could have went both ways for real. But from the second on, it was no doubt, like, Bud just, like, superseded expectations when it comes to, like, both of them supposedly being such great fighters and such on that high tier level. And he was just like, you're on level 1 and I'm on level 5. Like, not one level above. Like, that nigga was light years. Like, I don't know what was up with Errol. The glossy eyes. Like, the body looked good, but the movement in the ring, all that, like, man, all that training and shit that boy put in for that, man. For it to happen like that, though, man, Errol, he'll come back. I know he will. He gonna come back forward, but it don't need to be immediately. You need to go see Boots or somebody. I'm sorry, no disrespect. You definitely need to go see one of these other guys before you think you're gonna run back into Bud. Go ahead and let Bud goddamn knock Charlo off. You know what I'm saying? Then you spin the block right behind that. You know what I mean? Go fight Boots or Keith Thurman real quick. You know what I'm saying? If you could supersede one of those guys real quick, double right back to Bud. But at the same time, if Bud even go up and get the Charlo, like, and get the Undisputed again, that man might as well retire for real. Nigga, what? The true GOAT, like, no cap. This some late night coolest shit. Like, I sat on this shit for a minute, and I just wanted to let out my, expressions and opinions and how I feel about different things. This is just coming from me, though. You know what I'm saying? my side, my boxing IQ, my boxing knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So, there's only a couple fights left for Bud, though. That's the crazy part about it. But he finally got what he deserved, and he finally put himself in front of all of the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that ain't want to see Bud beat this man. A lot of people wanted Earl to walk the dogs on this man, and he ain't come close to walking no dogs. Let's get that shit out the way. Like, he ain't. In the first round, he started to establish the jab. And then in the second round, it was like, all I kept seeing Bud do in the second was just like, he had like that rhythm and flow, like he was just keeping himself in rhythm and starting to find shots and starting to catch. Come on, man, I'm telling you. He was eating Earl's shit. Earl couldn't do nothing with that man on God. Like, that man hit the canvas so many times, man. Come on, man, look at the image, though. That nigga, boy, is something different. I'm telling you, y'all better stop playing with that guy, man. It's crazy, man. I know niggas want good money on Bud ass. Shit, I know my folks did for sure. Them niggas bet the round and everything. Knockout, TKO, the round. Oh, man, I'm talking. Bud, like, did that shit with such... I hate to use this word. I dislike to use this word, excuse me. But with ease. That's the word. It ain't seem like it, but when he go back and watch it, like, he just really, literally just floated and walked through that shit, like, whole time. Then, hold on, man. I gotta say this too, man. This Earl first loss ever, and even though it was his worst, like, appearance, like the way he looked and what happened to him, as a boxer, these guys know what they signing up for. And at the end of the day, I cannot say that that man should not strap back in, get himself back situated, and try to come back and get what's his and what he dreamed of. Like Stephen A. with that, he should retire. I ain't gonna go that far. But yeah, he definitely don't need to double back and spin back to see no Bud ASAP for certain. Yeah, but not no. I don't go. I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. He like 32, 33. Just took his first loss. It was a bad beating, but like at the end of the day, that's Earl. Earl ain't about to lay down like that. We ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, wow. I just like. Bud kept saying this shit though. Like all through all his interviews and every time he talking and saying something, every time he was saying like, yo, I'm gonna show y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't even nowhere, like it ain't nothing he do better than me. Like, I ain't never had the opportunity to show, so now I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna show y'all. And he literally stood on everything he said and literally did that shit to the T. Like, that's how you walk the dogs on somebody and show that you're super superior and that this moment is yours. Like, ain't no friends in the ring. He had to get that walk. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn from it, but he had to get that walk. Know I had Bud going in for surely. You know what I'm saying? That shit, turkey. But shit, I was, like I said, I done looked at the fight so many goddamn times, bro. That nigga Bud cleaned that nigga out. Like, all that shit that nigga was talking and saying he was gonna do to Bud. And all that too little shit, and that they want nothing little about that man. Like, keep it all the way a man, though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just my thoughts and opinions on the fight. Yeah, I would like to see the fight again, but not ASAP. Like, he gotta go fight somebody else first. You can't just, I mean, yeah, it's in the contract, so technically he can. But nah. Let Bud go see, well, matter of fact, Charlo about to fight Canelo. So for real, Bud gonna sit tight for a second and see how shit play. But at the end of the day, that man undisputed 2 times, ain't never took a L, man. Come on, man. Stop it. Ever. Ever. It's just something about, like, he's a demon, bro. Like, what I mean is like this. He one of them type of fighters that's like rough around the edges. Like, he's just tough and gritty. Like he is, I don't want to, like, he not stubborn when it comes to like his boxing style, but you can tell, like, even the way he was brought up, like how he speak on certain things that, you know, he be stuck in certain ways, and he's stubborn to what he do and know. And he know that he great, and he know that anybody that they probably put in front of him in the right weight class with the proper preparation. Just get that nigga the bag. Just give him the bag. He ain't even picky. Like, he been calling and trying to get niggas for damn near 4-5 years. And just really starting to, yeah, literally just really starting. You see what I'm saying? But, here's TV in the building. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, help the platform grow. I'm going to bring the sports side to it, where I'm speaking my thoughts and opinions and reactions on different things, you know, on the sports side of the world. It's time for me to lock in with that and bring some live content from that end on my basis. But for sure, I literally see nobody beating Bud before he retires. Like, Charlo, Canelo, Spence again, Boots, Thurman. If he was to fight all 5 of them before he walked out this motherfucking door, man, move up and fight Charlo. Beat him. Go undisputed 3 times. Let motherfucking Errol come to you second. Right behind that, because you already fought at 154 with Charlo, which would mean you're already comfortable with the weight. You see what you can and can't do. Yup, bring Spence right on there and bang. Then you got a couple fights left. Go ahead and get Spence out the way for the second time. Ain't no trilogy, nothing. It's going to be 2 good fights. They both going to make enough to feed their families and take care of everything. You're going to have to lay that down. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Jones. But yeah, like, Thurman. Bud could get rid of Thurman, but Thurman alright though, for real. Boots. You can get rid of Boots too, but Boots a little better than alright. You know what I'm saying? It's just my thoughts though, just how I feel about the situation. Realistically, if Crawford don't go to 154 to fight Charlo, I could see him stand at 147 and giving Keith or Boots a shot. If I would say whichever one of them should fight Spence, and one of them should fight Bud, if Bud wants to. Because really, the ball in his court, he really don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? That shit now, see, is a different ball game. That 3-1 shit is now 4-0. Like, nobody else, can't nobody, you know what I mean? Top dog. So his name gotta come up. That's just like Devin Haney at 135. As much as we know Tank that guy. Damn, hold on. Tank. You gonna do what to Bud? Hold on, man. Hold on, Tank, man. This nigga Tank say he gonna get this nigga the fuck up out of it. Come on, Tank, man. I don't know. I believe I'll see Tanking anyway before I see Tanking Bud. I can see. Let's see. Come on, 135. I can't say he won't. Yeah. I don't know. Even them meeting at 130, I don't even know. Like, if that's, is it possible? Yeah, but I don't really know if Tank won't even go no route like that. Like, he comfortable where he at. He like his division, his weight class. He comfortable with his, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, he got it. He gets it popping at 135 for sure. But, yeah, man. Like I said, the best performance I've seen, period, from Bud in his career. Like, start to bottom, start to finish, he was dominant, powerful, established distance with the jab that Errol usually, you know, fuck you up with the jab all the way through the fight, inside body work, but counter punching, you know what I'm saying, footwork, being able to weave in and out and, you know what I'm saying, get your shots off based off of what he doing or what it look like he want to do. That's picked apart with Bud. Like, Bud, he a different, like, he really that Mayweather cloth. He really that, like, yeah, he them. He up there with them. Like, yeah, for sure. Like, I ain't saying, like, even if Floyd was to come back at his age and fight him, like, we ain't getting the, you know what I'm saying, like, that's vintage Floyd. That ain't prime. That ain't, you know what I'm saying. I don't know. Like, it's gonna be hard to judge that. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even do that shit for real. Just let it be what it is. But Bud, niggas need to stay the fuck away from that man. Real talk. He put in that whiz. God. It ain't go 12. He got him up out of there. Made him, man, the referee had to stop the fight. That's how bad the boy was getting brutally battered on. Like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Damn, bro. I did have my money on Bud, though, so I can't even, like, you know what I'm saying? To an undefeated fighter, somebody gotta take that elbow. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? What it is, like. Yes, I want to see the rematch, but I don't want to see it immediately. That's just my take on it. You need to go see, Earl need to go see, and I know he not because he want to go up to 154 so bad. But he need to go see one of these top 147s. Well, I ain't gonna say that because Bud said he want to go to 154 his damn self. I don't know. You need to see somebody at 154 first, and then goddamn double back to Crawford, cause it ain't looking good for you. That nigga got your calling card, and you talk hella shit, and that nigga worked you in all ways. No disrespect. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely did that. Everybody saw that, so you know, that's what it is. But yeah, like, share, subscribe. Starting the sports side. Number 1 pound for pound. Terrence Bud Crawford in the building. Who's smoking on Bud?